This is vblog 10. This week is about graffiti writing. We watched a movie on Tuesday about vomit. So it's basically the history of graffiti writing. I never thought that people are so dedicated to street writing. From what I see is that people who start, like when I go drive, right? If I see like graffiti on the wall, yes, I do assume that it's kind of like a bad neighborhood. Um, because like it looked really like graffiti writing is, I don't know, is like a label toward like this is the gangster area because it's have the property of a gangster place. Like maybe I'm wrong, but that's my impression about it. Um, but to me, I felt that writing, just like writing a tag, like writing the name, I felt that that graffiti writing is gives the bad impression. But if they're like some sort of like drawing, a purely artwork, I call that street art instead. So that's the difference. Um, so this week we went. Oh wait, not done with the movie. In Vomit, we the movie pretty much take the history about how graffiti um, started and show a lot of artists how they dedicated their work to street artists. How graffiti writing was one of the things that saved them from the empty life. Um, and how like there's like this one dude how he talk about that graffiti writing how if artists don't have money in the graffiti artists, they won't be in the system, therefore they they oh, sorry. So he was talking about how sometimes as an artist the graffiti writing doesn't how money how money is involved, and how if money is not involved, their work will not be well recognized, and there are not a lot of artists in this world that made it to the top of the ladder of the social life where money is in the system that for them to have um, fame and well known about their art. And there's a lot of sample where street artists, graffiti writer were writing, and they climb all the way on top of buildings and do paintings and mostly subway and die from it, or mostly go to jail because of it. Um, those people are very well dedicated, and not a lot of in our society now we are not aware that graffiti writing is an art, because if you go around and ask people what do you think of graffiti writing, they assume that you gonna become someone bad, a thief or a gangster, or just someone that gonna not good, an outcast of society. Um, like there was like this one time this guy kind of come to our house and speculate, and my little sister, they were just pretty much under 8, and they're, you know how little kid, they draw on walls, and that guy, and this our house is not our house, it's an apartment. So then when he saw the drawing on the room, he was assumed, he told my parent that they should stop my sister from writing on the wall, because writing on the wall will imply that later on they can break some rules and laws, regulation, and therefore they become something else that does not benefit society. And when I heard from my parent, what happened that afternoon, I felt like there was a big slap on my, like just a slap on the face thing. And I was just like, what the heck did I just hear? Because, I mean, I like art, and therefore, little children who write on walls, I felt that they trying to express their feeling. So it's wrong to write on walls, but they're a little kid, so don't have to take a big deal about it. So if my theory, if what am I feeling how my little sister will mislabel because of that, then I guess in a way I can understand how most artists, artists felt when people give them a bad impression about like they're bad people and they shouldn't write on walls. Then yes, I'm against those people. So anyway, um, my little trip to Venice was very fun. I should have gone like last Saturday, because this week I am. So anyway, it was fun. I didn't manage to get lost, so that was great. I did a little drawing. At first, I don't know what to draw, and on the wall itself there was like some sort of other work already, so I didn't want to like ruin the art. But then I had to do it for the project, so I was like, oh okay. So I kind of feel really guilty about going on over the art, but anyway, I just started spraying. I got puddles, so I was happy. So I didn't know what to draw at first, and then I was just like, but then Glenn, he was just like, just go crazy, and I was like, okay, I will just go crazy. So I thought like, just start drawing, and I end up with a flower. I starting with a flower, and then I start doing buildings beneath it. And it turned out to be a building with flowers on top. It wasn't, luckily there's other color and ask people for it, but it's pretty good. We kind of walk around on the beach for it, and it was so beautiful. There was like, and the parking ticket was like $40 for a parking ticket. First we found the first person $40 for a ticket, and then we found another place like $30 for a ticket, and it was just like, whoa, for a parking lot. And then we end up going to the beach, and it's cost only $9 for parking. Yeah. The restaurant there was really long, but then there are a lot of street performer. Like that one guy with the soccer ball. I was like, whoa, he's really good. Okay, back to the experiment. I felt really graffiti writing was really fun. Yeah, it was fun. I did go all out, and I guess I kind of understand a little bit how other art graffiti writer felt, how they're expressing their feeling through graffiti writing. Because I did go out, and I feel it's really fun. Like just move with your body with the brush. It's not a brush, but it's spray paint.